Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hey, Jeanette, how are you? Good morning. I'm gonna just put another light on because it's too dark. Need some more light. There we go. How's that? Is that a little better? Yeah, that's a little better, I think. Yeah, it's a little better. Okay. Cool. Hey, Safa. Really nice to have you on board. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Thank you for tuning in again. I really appreciate it. Good to have you guys back here. We've got quite a few people this morning, right on cue. Hey, Sarah, how are you? It's probably Sarah, isn't it? But sorry. We got Bubs all the way from India. Nice to have you here. Yeah, I kind of just got up as well. This is my ceremony hair. I was in ceremony last night, in a medicine ceremony. And hey, Stig. Hey, Emily. I gotta just put this on my other phone or my wife's phone so I can see all your messages. Let's go. This on my other phone. And I gotta turn the sound down so I can't hear myself. Here we go. Perfect timing, huh? Bubs, so Ed. And Tona, hey, how you doing? I spoke to your son just a couple of days ago, just seeing how he is. I think it's a little dark. I'm going to put one more light on. And I'm going to move that a bit more forward, I think. No, I can't. Oh, hold on. Let's, hold on. There we go. Happy days. Happy days. Happy days. Okay. Here we go. Hey, Kate, we got Kate on board, and Helena, Helen, and Hella, and happy days. Oh, we've got a few people this morning. It's really nice to have you guys on board. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome home. Welcome to my home, our home. Soraya's still in bed. You never know. You might see her later. Okay, shall we start with some tarot cards? Let's do that. I might just give it just a... Hold on. We're just 1 minute past 8. So guys, this is what we're going to do. We're going to wait a couple more minutes and then we're going to get a few more people on board. But for those of you that are early, let's do this. Today we're going to have a drum journey. So like the last few ceremonies, what we've been doing is we've been lying down, we've been drumming. I haven't really kind of interfered with you. I haven't really... Oh, hold on, I've got to turn the volume up a little bit, I suppose. I don't know if that makes a difference, but I did last time and it was a bit louder for some of you guys. Who knows? Okay, sorted. So I've been letting you, I've been drumming and letting you just take that wherever it needs to. But today I'm going to interfere with you a little bit. So I'm going to take you on a journey. And so with that in mind, it'd be nice, I think, if you had something like a gemstone or a candle with you, because we're going to make a safe space around you. And then in that space you're going to journey, or from that space you're going to journey. So it's nice, you don't have to, but it's nice to have like a crystal or something that means something to you guys, not like an animal skin or a teddy bear, but something else like a crystal or a candle. So I got my, I've actually got my candle and I got my crystal. And I also got a crystal, and I got some obsidian. Obsidian's always good. I like obsidian. It's like it's for protection, but also it's always showing you your mirror. In that way, it's a very deep stone. But this is my dragon. Look, look, look. Hello, hello. How are you? I haven't named him yet, by the way. And it's a really nice stone, obsidian. I got this in Bali. It's really beautiful. So that's me set. So who else we got on board? Hey, we got Miguel. How you doing, Miguel? Really good to have you here, brother. And Kala, good morning, Kala. How are you? All the way from Zimbabwe. And Anita, hey, Anita, all the way from Holland. Really good to have you here. And Linda, of course, from Sweden. And Sajida, you're gonna do some journeying. Wow, okay, really good to have you here, Sajida. Happy days. And Odin, brother, good to have you here. Arnell, thank you for tuning in, brother. Really good to have you here. Ria, are you back are you in the US still? Because obviously with what's going on, did you make it back home? The Philippines? Let us know. Audrey, hey, good morning, Audrey. And next to Audrey it says top fan. And Audrey was like, I'm a top fan, but I haven't got my badge. And then I had to go and give Audrey her badge. That's if you like a lot of stuff on Sumac Healing. Go and look at some stuff. It's all good vibrations. Denise, good morning. Odette, hey, Odette, all the way from Philippines. Hey, good morning, Odette. Good to have you here. So, okay. Wow, this thing does, it's actually creating subtitles for what I'm saying. Oh, wow, I didn't realize that we got a technology that does that automatically. Oh, wow, okay. So I'm just going to let a few more people come on board before we start. Oh, good to have you back in Manila, Ria. It's always nice to be with family during a lockdown. Family for a long time. It's called medicine. Hey Siv, good to have you on board. Okay, lovely people. I hope you got your candle. I hope you got a little gemstone. Good to have something like that. Because today we're going to have a journey, a drum journey. So not just, I'm going to guide you through a journey whilst we drum. Today we're going to have, it's Thomas. I got a Thomas with me. So say hi to Thomas. Thomas is going to take you through a journey today. And then I got my little, I don't know if you can hear that. They're coming on board later on today for you. So let's get into some tarot cards, shall we? So let's do that. So I got my heart tarot cards from last week. We're going to use the same ones again. I really like these, John Holland, because it really, it's to the point. It's not too complicated, but it's right there. It's the heart card, you know. It's deep enough, but not too complicated. And then at the end we'll have this one. The universe has your back. Like always, it's good to finish with a kind of affirmation, and these are really good kind of affirmative cards. These are by Gabrielle Bernstein. The universe has your back. So we're going to pick one of those in a minute. And in the middle of all of those, I got a different set today. I got these ones. And look at this. It's the size of my head. And these are animal magic. These are called Transference, Healing, Animal Magic Ascension cards. And it's a really beautiful box. and it's made by somebody in Australia. This guy, Alexis Cartwright. There you go. Really beautiful cards. So we'll come to these in just a minute. So let's start with, like always, let's start with the heart card. So what we'll do today, guys, again, is, hey, Pierre, good to have you on board. Good morning, Kate. So we're going to start with the heart card. Then I'm going to give you a reading from the Animal Magic cards. And then after the drum journey, I'm going to pick it now, but after the drum journey, we'll turn this card over and we'll have a look at this. And these are your cards for the week. So these are your cards for an understanding, a revelation for this week. So we'll see what they say. But the universe has you back. That one I'll do after your drum journey. And after the drum journey, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm just going to allow you to just rest in that space that you've created. And I'm going to then, after the drum journey, I'm not going to talk too much. I'll let you rest in the space. But in that moment, after the drum journey, I'll obviously bring you back, and then I'll reveal this card, and then I'll take a photo of them and I'll post it onto this recording, this video, this post on Facebook, so then you guys have all got it there. Good to have you on board, Leanne, and Hager all the way from Norway, Leanne all the way from Zimbabwe. Thank you guys for coming on board. Okay, let's do this. Let's pick a heart card. So guys, those of you just tuned in, get yourself a candle, get yourself a gemstone or something that really resonates with you, with your energy. Maybe it's a rock or something like that, but not a teddy bear, not an animal skin. Just something like a gemstone or just a candle, or it could be a gemstone bracelet that you've got. We're going to create a space around us before we start this drum journey, because it's going to be a guided journey. It'd be nice if you create a space around you. I'm going to take you through how to do that. Hey Audrey, good to have you on board all the way from Manila. Thank you, sister. Okay, here we go. You still with us, Safa? It's nice to have you on board. You're a virtual friend, but we haven't met yet. But I think it'd be nice we speak at some point, because your posts are really interesting. Okay, here we go. And with tarot cards, I really like to, first of all, I always cleanse them. So I blow them, I put them over a candle. But also, I always, hey Anthony, I always, after I do that, I always like to shuffle them 7 times. One deck, like one shuffle 7 times, not shuffle 7 times, you know what I mean. I like to shuffle it 7 times and then do that 3 times because I'm OCD. That's my thing, that's what I do. Some people like to just shuffle it 7 times or 4 times. It's whatever you feel. But for me, I like to do that 3 times. So here we go. We're gonna pick a card from this deck. Here we go. Pick a card, pick a card, pick a card. Any card. Pick a card, any card. Which one? This one, did you say? This one? Okay, here we go. What you got? Here we go, here we go. Ta-da! Okay, I can't see it, so I'm going to have to look at it. Ooh, this is interesting. Well-deserved reward. So So maybe this is the week of like being good to yourself, allowing yourself to understand what it is in a way to also be grateful, but to understand that when we stand in that place, we receive, but when we receive, always remember with humbleness as well. You know, like you see this guy on the top of this tower or this platform. He's got his hands on his hips, like yeah, I'm the man. And we've got to be careful with that as well, because as we receive a well-deserved reward, we also remember in that moment our heart, our humbleness. But it's the week. It's the week to receive a well-deserved reward. So happy days, good stuff, guys. So that's your first card. Audrey, I'm glad I crack you up. I crack me up as well sometimes. Oh, Jesus. Okay, lovely people, you ready for animal magic? You gotta have fun, it's Monday morning. And you know, after this crazy thing finishes about this lockdown, because I'm in London and we're having a lockdown, and everybody's gonna go back to work on Mondays, and then I'm gonna like lose everybody. And what we gotta do is maybe just say to that place of work, you know, I'm changing things up in my life. Maybe I'm going to come in late on a Monday, because I'm going to do some meditation first. It's a possibility. So this animal magic deck comes with like this really thick book, dude. Look. I mean, it's got a lot in there. It's really, and it tells you in great detail about the card. And I really don't read a lot of these usually. I just allow the cards to settle with me, and then I really feel them and I connect with them that way. But it's got a whole chunk of information there for you. Okay, this is your deck. And these cards are really beautiful. I'm just going to show you them just quickly. I don't know. No, we're going to have a look at the card that we pick, and then you'll understand the deck. So here we go. I'm sure you'll find them online as well. I also sell these. So if you want, just message me. I can get you a deck of any of these. Okay. Oh, I'm having trouble with these. Come on. They're kind of rigid and bendy all at the same time. I don't know if that's possible. They almost feel like plasticky, you know, that kind of bendy but rigid. But they're not. They're made from card. Okay, lovely people, here we go. Good to have you on board, Linda Kay, Julie, all the way from Zimbabwe, and Peter. Hey, Peter, good to have you on board. Okay, lovely people, pick a card, any card. That one, which one would you like? Oh, this one, okay. We're gonna pick this one. Yes, yes, Audrey, I am crazy. Okay, lovely people, this is what it is. Here we go. Let me just put the rest of the deck down. I don't know what this says because, oh yeah. Oh, in your face. This is leopard. Oh, okay. That's a card, isn't it? To understand this card is to understand the nature of this animal, in a sense. In this sense, it's to understand that as we humans are sentient beings, we carry an understanding of consciousness with us. But to understand that the plants and the animals on this land, they carry a much more connected understanding of consciousness, in a way that we got a real beautiful gift called a brain, but sometimes it gets in the way. And if we didn't have that, we would be connected more to consciousness and the vibration of the earth in a much more harmonious way. And it's still possible, and we can do it all the time. It takes practice, it takes meditation, and in that way, when you see the animal, especially like a jaguar or a leopard, it's to understand the way that this animal walks on the earth in the vibration of consciousness, and so that it's never really away from its heart and its purpose, but to also understand it's an animal of protection in a really great way. When I open a medicine ceremony, I always call the anaconda, the jaguar, and the eagle and the condor. In that way, the anaconda is the one that's on the earth, but also in the water. But it's the closest to the heartbeat of Mother Nature. And the jaguar is the understanding that it also has the capacity to walk on the earth, but also to climb the trees, to see from a higher perspective, but also in a way that it's a guardian and a protector. And the eagle and the condor, these are birds, these are like the highest flying birds. And in that way, they bring down the word of consciousness. So it's three different understandings from three different animals of three different paths of medicine in that way. And the leopard really is for understanding, it's for a deeper understanding of consciousness, of your connection with consciousness, but in a way that also to understand you're protected. You're protected the more you are closer to consciousness, the more you are safe, in the safe confines of consciousness. And I suppose in this way today what we're going to do is we're going to open a safe space around us. So this is a really good card to have for us today and for the rest of your week, to understand that space that we create around us. It's like what we're all doing with the social distancing, but creating like an invisible circle around us, but really to understand that's always there for us, not just against what's going on out there, but to understand on a very energetical aspect. So maybe this is a practice for this week. To not just create that, but to understand it's always there when you're really connected to your heart as well. And when you're not connected to your heart, it's still there, but it's a really beautiful card to have. So guys, we got well-deserved reward. And we got oh, hold on, I gotta just touch my screen. Nope, sorry. We got well-deserved reward, and we got a leopard. So understanding to receive, and understanding our space, and the protection and the connection with consciousness when we are in the heart vibration. Aho. Good to have you on board, Michelle, Brendan. Is Marie with you as well, Brendan? I love Brendan because, yeah, well, I love Brendan. You know Brendan. Anyway, guys, lovely people. Are you ready for your drum journey? Here we go. So good to have. It's good to have a candle or a crystal or maybe a bracelet or something like that that has your energy, that means a lot to you, because this drum journey we're going to do, we're going to create a safe space around us because we're going to journey today. So if you haven't got one, get one. I'm going to put this deck of cards away, and meanwhile, whilst some of you might be getting that, I'm just going to let you know about every Friday, I think every Friday afternoon, somewhere between 3 and 7 p.m, I'm going to post on Sumac Healing messages from medicine. These are a video that I pre-record. You know, I've realized what's wrong with my camera here. I haven't turned up the light on it for myself. There you go. Now I can see. That's what was wrong. Every Friday, when I have medicine ceremonies, when I sit with spirit this way, a few weeks back I had a real strong message to start recording these messages from medicine. So I hope you will get to listen to them. I try to keep them kind of 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes each. So it's not like an hour and a half, you got to listen to someone talking. But they're, these messages are not from my head. These are really pure from spirit. And in a way that she's constructed and asked me to share these messages. And I think now is a really good time to be really sharing these. So it's really so every Friday, have a look out for these messages from medicine. Last week was about belief, and this week is going to be about the light. And she's given me messages and telling me, like, these are going to come out once a week. And she's given me these messages 3-4 weeks in advance, so I know what's coming every week. It's really amazing. And she's teaching me about a lot of stuff this way as well. Stuff that I know, but in a way that everything's always fluid. So it's in a way that everything's connecting. And it's really interesting because in these times we can start to lose things like hope, or we can start to get worried. And you have to understand, when you connect to consciousness, it's not just an energy that we pray to, that we ask, that we feel a resonance with, but to understand she's a living, breathing consciousness, and she has a plan. She has a plan. So really good to start to understand and connect with that. Okay, guys, we got one last card I remembered. I promise we're going to start drumming straight after this. Okay, I forgot. We got to pick this card now, not later. Okay, pick a card, and you got that one? Okay. All right. I don't know what it is, but we're going to have a look at it afterwards. I'm going to put it down here. There you go. And the rest of the deck I'm going to put over here. Okay. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, ready to drum, guys? This is what we're going to do. I'm going to get you to either lay down or sit up for this drum journey. I think it's better to lie down, but whatever you feel comfortable with. If you're in yoga position, like with your legs crossed and your back and your spine straight, and you feel that's the way you want to enter this journey, that's absolutely fine. For now, all of you just sit up for a minute because we're going to create that space. Have your candle in front of you, have your crystal in front of you. Good to have you on board, Mia. And here we go. We're going to create a space. So I want you to imagine around you, and if you're going to lay down, imagine around that space as well. I want you to just draw a line with your fingers all the way around, or just with one finger. It's good really to go clockwise, and just draw around you this line. And this is your safe space. And in this way you connect with consciousness. And so we're going to set an intention. And that intention, once you've created with your finger this safe space, is to say, Dear Creator, thank you for giving me this time and this space, for this journey, for this reflection, to understand I enter this space with gratitude, with humbleness, and with an open heart. And you can say Aho. That's like Amen in a way, but not really. Aho metakyo oyasin, for all my relations. It's a native Indian saying, but it goes much deeper. But it's, I suppose the Western equivalent is like Amen, but it's not really. But it's like with all my heart, with all the energy I am, with the lineage of my heart, my ancestors in this way. Aho metakyo oyasin. But you can say Aho. So now that we've created that safe space around us, we can start to prepare. We can start to close our eyes. We can start to breathe in through our nose. We're going to do a heart breathing. And so breathe in through your nose for 7 seconds all the way into your, through your lungs into your heart. And then we're going to hold that for 1 second and we're going to breathe out through our mouth. And I want you to imagine when you start to breathe in through your nose, it's like a light that comes in through the top of your head all the way down your body. And as you exhale, you're going to exhale all the stuff you don't need. And so when you're ready, we're going to do that. Breathe in for 7 seconds through your nose. 2. Hold for 1 second. And breathe out for 7 seconds. Everything we don't need. We're going to hold for 1 second. And breathe in through your nose for 7 seconds. And hold for 1 second. And exhale through your mouth. Don't push it, just let it come really slowly. Hold for 1 second. And breathe in for 7 seconds. And as you do this, you might lose the concentration with the breath or the notion of 7 seconds, and that's absolutely fine. As long as you're just having long, deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth, you're good. So guys, allow yourself to gently soften. With each breath you take, with each exhale, allow your body to soften. Allow your shoulders to soften, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your elbows, your wrists, your fingers. Allow your diaphragm to soften, your stomach, your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calf muscles, your toes, your feet, your toes. With every breath you take, allow your body to soften. Allow your body to come into this moment, in this circle that you've created, in this way that you've asked consciousness to be here with you, with your open heart to connect with you. And we're going to go on a little journey. As you close your eyes, I want you to feel the sweet breeze of the wind. Feel it across your face. Feel it through your hair. Feel that breeze on your arms, and it's gentle. See yourself walking in a beautiful field with all the different shades of green from the grass to the trees. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin. And notice a gate in front of you as you walk. And as we walk to that gate, we look beyond that gate and we see a beautiful field. We understand and we acknowledge that this place in front of us, as we cross that gate, is a place of healing. It's a place of reflection. It's a place to journey. I want you to cross over that gate, pass through that gate, feeling the gentle breeze on your skin, over your face, in your hair, over your head. Feel the warmth of the sun on your skin as you walk along this beautiful path in this field that Mother Earth has provided, in this nature. Maybe you can hear the birds in the trees. Maybe you can hear the wind. And as we walk, we notice a bench, a place to sit. And I want you to walk to that bench. Walk up to that bench. Allow yourself a moment to sit down, to gaze beyond of the beauty that's in front of you, the beautiful flowers, the beautiful green of the grass, the beautiful green of the trees, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the gentle breeze across your face. Take a deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Allow your body to soften. As we sit on this bench, we realize that there's a child that sits beside us. that child. Maybe with an embrace. Maybe with a handshake. Maybe with a really beautiful smile. Good to look at that child in the eyes. Look deep in the eyes. Start to realize the deeper you look in that child's eyes, that you realize this child is you. You are they, and they are you. Understand that this moment here has been gifted to you to receive deeper understanding or reflection or healing. And the deeper you look into your own eyes, this way, the deeper you allow yourself to receive this message, this healing, this reflection in this moment. Understand the message that this child has for you. To open your heart and receive this message, this understanding. Maybe a heartache, maybe it's a joy, maybe it's an affirmation. Maybe it's a truth. It's time to receive, and that time is now. Slowly start to become aware that this time for this reconciliation, this moment, for this great learning and understanding, for this heart opening, is coming to a close, is coming to an end. So it's time to start to focus on your breathing again. Deep breath in through your nose, slowly out through your mouth. Time to look into the eyes of that child again. To smile. Gratitude, to give an embrace, to give a confirmation, to say thank you. Thank you for this moment. Thank you for this time. I give gratitude for this moment. Give gratitude for this time. Thank you for this reflection. Thank you for this understanding. Thank you for this heart opening. It's time to stand up from that bench, from that place that you set. And time to start walking back along the path from where you came. Feeling the gentle breeze again across your face, in your hair, over your head. Gentle warmth of the sun on your skin. Noticing the beautiful flowers, the beautiful greens of the grass of the trees, decorated along the path that you walk back to that gate. Each step you take, allow yourself a long deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And with each inhale, allow yourself to come back into your body. The gentleness of your body, the softness. And as you come back, And as you arrive at that gate, time to cross over that gate and look back. Look back at this beautiful field, or this garden, or this space with the greens and the beautiful rainbow colors of the flowers, the blue of the sky, to feel once again that gentle breeze. All the time, taking a deep breath and allowing yourself to come back to this space. To give gratitude to this place, to say thank you. Thank you for this heart opening. Thank you for this understanding. Thank you for this moment of reflection. I give gratitude, I give thanks. And this way I know that I can come back to this space, to this place, to continue and carry on my journey when I am ready. When I am with open heart and open mind. So time to keep walking. And with each step you take, allow yourself. With each breath you take, allow yourself to come back into your body. Start to feel the tingling in your fingers. Start to feel your arms. Start to feel your stomach as you take a deep breath in. Start to feel your thighs. Start to feel your toes. And you don't have to sit up if you're laying down. And you don't have to lay down if you're sitting up. You can just stay where you are. You can just feel this feeling. Allow yourself to slowly open your eyes. Bring yourself back to this space. And whilst we're in this space, before we close our circle, we're going to have a look at the last card, which is this. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. It's a really beautiful card. And so, to finish off your journey, it's good in this moment to give gratitude, put your hands together to say thank you, consciousness, for keeping me safe and protected. Thank you for allowing me this moment to journey to open my heart, to open my mind, to have this realization. That I honor this space and this time that I have created, that has been created. And in this way I now close this space. Aho. Thank you for watching, guys. Really, it's an absolute honor and privilege to have every single one of you here. I'm going to do this every Monday, 8 a.m. GMT. That's 9 a.m. in Europe. That's 9 a.m. in Zimbabwe and South Africa. That's 3 p.m. in the Philippines. But 8 a.m. GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. And it's an absolute privilege to have you guys. And for those of you that are tuning every week, thank you so much. And when we all get back to work after the lockdown, maybe it's a good thing to still carry this on, to give yourself this space and this time, because this is a great time of change, and it's going to be what we start to put into it that's going to manifest for the future. And there's no better way than to start on a Monday with a meditation this way, to put you in the right space for the rest of the week. I really hope you can join every week. Thank you very much. And keep listening to those messages from Medicine. I'm going to post them every week, every Friday. Thank you. Aho. Metakyo Oyasin. I love each and every one of you.